Good afternoon, guys. Ned's Porter at you. Just gonna give you a little view of the protest that's going on here.
They want me to do what? Headed to the base to cover the front desk.
Yep. Right next to Area B2, right across the street.
Back to the station for a code 19-457 and monitoring the crowd.
Let's see what we got going on.
5-1, is that a copy? 5-1, I have it. Against the construction of Nelson Dudley. Do you know about that? Do you want to take a flyer?
Can I get one of those?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Hopefully we'll see you there.
That's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's tomorrow night, 6:30.
I'll be there.
All right, cool. Peace.
So they destroyed the Nelson Mandela mural on Warren Street. So tomorrow there's a rally right in front of there. I believe it's at Warren and Clifford Street. So speak out. So you guys can see that. It's a little hot out here today, probably like 85, 90 degrees, somewhere around there. Just to give you an idea what's going on. They have water and snacks for people who need it. It's really good. Let me get a picture of this sign here.
Again, come get some water, please.
EOS code 19 Tango, blowing up Enway.
Hey buddy, no faces. Go to my brain, get out.
I was very proud of the Red Sox doing the
Hi guys. Wow. Let's try it again. Hi guys. Hey fellas, come join us. Unity, togetherness, all in one. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming out to the Boston Unity March. My name is Shimmy and I'm speaking on behalf of the Freedom Fighters Coalition. And before we even start, I want you guys to make a round of applause for yourselves, please. No, you gotta do better than that. Exactly. You guys could have been anywhere in the city, in the world right now, but you guys are here. So, before we get the speaker started, I want to let you basically know what the purpose of this march is and the demands that we've come up with as a collective front. So, first things first, the Freedom Fighters Coalition is a community social action organization whose goal is to unite and mobilize people who are passionate about making change in the world. Make some noise if you're one of those people. Sorry guys, it's hard to talk and breathe under this mask, so I'm trying to pace myself. Okay, so we organized this protest in hopes of uniting as many social action organizations in the greater Boston area as we could to re-energize the city and to give these amazing organizations a chance to let the community know who they are, what they're working on, and how the community too can get involved. We hope that everyone here, after attending this protest or rally, has action steps that they can take when they get home to continue the good fight. Much love to all the organizations that have partnered up with us for this historic day. Again, make some noise. Before we move into the speakers of the event, we would like to take a quick moment to state that we stand in solidarity with the Portland protest. And finally, here are the demands. Bear with us. Feel free to make noise after everyone though, because they hit different. So, first, we march for the justice for all victims of police brutality, including George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery, and we demand justice for the victims of police brutality in Boston and the greater Boston area. I appreciate the clap because I could breathe. We march for all the cases of police brutality be reopened and the officers involved prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, and demand that the cases of Usama Rahim, Terrence Coleman, Bo Ramsey White, Dennis Yanoso, Santos LeBoy, and all victims of police brutality and murder, and that the officers involved are indicted, tried by an independent prosecutor, and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. It gets better, guys. It gets better. We march for the defunding, demilitarization, disarmament, and disbandment of police, and demand the immediate disbandment of all police departments in the greater Boston area, followed by the rest of Massachusetts, and that they are replaced with a community-led public safety system. We demand that all school resource officers are removed from schools and replaced with social workers and mental health counselors. We march for the abolition of ICE, and we demand that all cities and towns of Massachusetts end all cooperation with ICE, and we demand that it protects the rights and privacy of all undocumented people, including driver's license, regardless of status. We demand that the Massachusetts Indigenous Legislative Agenda is passed, and that the state meets the demands of the Black Economic Council of Massachusetts. We demand the AND Act relative to environmental justice in the Commonwealth is passed. Two more, guys, two more. We march for the victims of domestic violence, and we demand that Massachusetts declares domestic violence a public health crisis and reforms the entire domestic violence system. And finally, we march against racist legislation like Stand Your Ground, and we demand that Massachusetts bans citizens' arrest and adopts Breonna's Law in the Amy Cooper bill. Again, before we get into the speakers, I want you guys to realize that yes, this is a unity march. Yes, we wanted everybody to come out on a unified front, but there is a reason, and those demands are basically what we're marching for. So while we're marching to the common, I want you guys to think about all the things that I just touched on, and I want you to listen to all the organizations that are speaking, and from there, I want you to figure out a way that you guys can support. So we're gonna get into the speakers. While they're speaking, again, we have water, we have snacks. Stay hydrated. It's gonna be a very long day. Thank you. Okay, so first, I need you guys to all make some noise for the North American Indian Center of Boston, please. That wasn't good enough. They're not gonna come up here until they feel the energy. That's still not good enough. I need to feel the energy.
Thank you, Shimmy. Thank you, Noah. I want everybody to, if you can,